Hello everyone, I'm Motiram Silapati and you are watching Magical Learners Hub. In today's learning, we'll be dealing with a grammatical item in which we'll be dealing with three items. So firstly, we'll be dealing with transitive verb, intransitive, and finally, we'll be working with linking verbs. So this will be a takeaway to this presentation. And if you watch this entirely, you will get more ideas and you will not be in doubt while using transitive, intransitive, and linking verb. So, firstly, let us talk about transitive verb. Many of you may have the confusion about using the transitive verb and identifying it. So, what is the measurement and what is the element that separates transitive verb from intransitive verb or from intransitive verb will also be told to you. So, stay tuned and to watch it entirely from the beginning to the end. Let us deal with the definition first. A transitive verb is a verb that needs an object to complete its meaning. So it transfers the action to something or someone. So it is related to object, and you can identify object by asking what or whom after the verb. As for example, you can take or you can deal with an example he wrote a letter. Now, if you have the problem about finding out an object, you need to know the verb. Verb is an action, being, or possession. In this sentence, he wrote a letter. Wrote is a verb. And after wrote, there is an object or letter. It is very easy to identify an object because if we add what and whom, we can get its answer. For example, he wrote what? A letter. So in this sentence, a letter is an object and it is a transitive verb. Now it's your turn. Can you tell two sentences in a transitive verb? Let's begin. I think many of you have might have already guessed, and some of you might have written, and some of you might have said with your friend. He played football. He ate rice. In these sentences, football and rice take a position of object. So that is in transitive verb. After transitive verb, we are going to deal with intransitive verb. It is very simple that transitive verb takes an object whereas intransitive verb does not take object. It does not need an object to complete its meaning. The action ends with the verb itself. As for example, the baby cried. In this sentence, there is no object and it is ended with the verb only. So, the formula subject and verb. Can you make some other similar sentences? Take your time. So, first, you could have again formed the sentences. Your first sentence might be, or you might have framed some other sentences also. But It can be similar to he laughed, they ran. So this type of sentences are intransitive sentences because they don't have object. For your understanding, if there is object, that is transitive verb, and if there is no object, that is intransitive verb. So till now, we understood transitive and intransitive verb. Now, let us move to the linking verb. Linking verb only connects the subject to more information about the subject or subject complement. So, linking verb connects or links. It works entirely different than transitive and intransitive verb. There are some examples. Here is an example given, and you can also make similar other examples. She is happy. Now, there are some common examples or common words which are used as linking verb. Now, if you are aware about be verbs, they all are used as linking verb. They are am, is, are, was, were, being, be, been, it, like that. And seem, become, appear, look, feel, taste, smell, sound. These are also the verbs which work as linking verb. So now, for the revision, I will be asking you the first question. If he is writing is a linking verb, then he writes a poem is transitive verb, and next one he ran is intransitive verb. So these are some of the ideas that I shared with you. And some of you, if you have any problem about transitive and intransitive verb, you must think about the verb and the identifier. Identifier, as I said, after the verb, you should use what and whom. And if you get the answer there, that is object and that is transitive verb. But if you don't get the answer, that is intransitive verb. As I already told you, he wrote a letter. Here, he wrote what? A letter. That is answer. So that is transitive verb. But if I say he ran, so he ran what? No answer. There is no object. So that is intransitive verb. Similarly, linking verbs only link the sentences and they can be linked by using be verbs or some of the sense verbs. Sense verbs examples I told you they are sim, become, appear, took, no, sorry, look, feel, taste, smell, and sound. These verbs work as linking verb. Now, you can entirely know the concept of these verbs by watching it and by sharing your comment or your ideas in this channel, Magical Learners Hub. If you have not subscribed it, you can subscribe and you can get knowledge about other grammatical items and some English language related problems. Till then, I, Matiram Silapati, would like to once again invite you in my channel Thank you. Have a great learning ahead.